Hello everyone, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 5th edition. Last time we had a very minor scuffle with a hag, and wanting to be better supplied before meeting her again, we've come round to the goblin encampment in the Shattered Sanctum, and I'm going to see if I can get myself branded. So let's go and have a word with Priestess Gut, the High Priestess of the Absolute.
Smells like burnt flesh.
Now here's somebody special. The Absolute has touched you, hasn't she? Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arm so I can mark your flesh.
Why should I brand? I'm not... Yes, I want to be branded, please.
Shows our devotion to the Absolute. These maggots see how strong we are with her guidance. Whole camp will be branded soon, and you should be too. You ready? Brace yourself. This'll sting.
Hold out my hand. This is all very new to me.
Hold still.
Oh.
As the pain muddles your thoughts, your minds become entangled. A familiar sensation. She too carries a parasite.
Let's probe in the brain a bit. Can this get us killed? I don't think it will.
Her faith floods into you, a tide of shuddering ecstasy. Her tadpole nestles within that mania, secure, hidden.
I feel you in there, digging around. Works both ways. And I saw some weird shadows swimming around in your head just now. Maybe I can help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another.
Any help would be appreciated.
You've come to the right place. With the Absolute's will, I can fix anything. Let's deal with this in my chapel. It's private. Don't want this lot interfering with true soul business.
Priestess!
Well, this is a whole line of plots that I've not dealt with. I don't know where she went, but hey, I want this potion of healing. If it's free, it's mine. Right, before we press on and talk to the rest of everybody in this place, there are some traders up here. Now, last time I simply murdered them all and took everything.
Jingle of coin, I hear.
But hey,
Timed it well, my friend. Already turned quite the profit today. So I'm feeling generous.
the Underdark?
Aye, so you have. It's one place the Zentarim can trade openly, thank the gods. Folk up here like to quiver over right and wrong, until the coin starts clinking anyway. It's just business. If there was money in being good, the Zentarim would be pure as paladins.
Her accent is just like comedian Jade Adams, who I've seen several times, and she comes from my neck of the woods, Bristol in the UK, and it's just all kind of peculiarities in my brain. What do you have going on with goblins?
You joking? Goblins sell the best prisoners. Cheap, quiet, and eager to be elsewhere. Till this crowd converted and started sending their captives to Moonrise Towers, at least. No complaints, mind. I just sold enough smoke powder to cover the loss 10 times over.
Well, that's very nice, me babber. Now, I'm not really interested in buying slaves. I'm looking more for, like, gear and stuff. What you got? We got some weapons, we got some tools. +1 dagger, +1 battle axe, arrows, potion of animal speaking, potion of fire breath. I want another one of those. That is too good not to get. The big potions we want. Speed if we can afford it. We've kind of spent a lot of our cash just hoarding potions. Many varied scrolls. Heavy crossbow +1. That is what we're after, except it's so expensive. That's going to up our damage considerably from the 1d8 +1 piercing we're doing currently to 1d10 +1 piercing. It is heavy, but I don't think that impacts us greatly. So we just need to come back with 2k, which will be tricky, but I'm sure we'll manage it. So we'll take this stuff first, I think. We'll leave that. We'll leave that because we've got... In fact, we'll leave most of this stuff. We'll trade for that. And then if we can come back with almost 3,000 coin, we'll see what we can do about purchasing that later. What do you know about the Moonrise Towers?
Oh, I need to. There's an awful lot of folk flowing that way. And coin is sure to follow. Might have to find my faith and see this absolute for myself, eh? Still some deals to be done here, though. You want to trade or what?
Yes, but also no, because we just did this. So there's no better armor than what we're wearing. Heavy chain, no proficiency in heavy armor. We're wearing fancy boots already. We're wearing fancy gloves. We have a shield. So it is just the heavy crossbow that we really want here.
Pleasure.
Now, I know that back here... Okay, this is locked and off limits. But we might be able to get in there through the back. And if we can... Oh boy, I would like to. There's her personal chambers for whatever stuff coming out of the brain might be to come. And I'm going to guess that we kind of basically have free range to wander around this building at the moment. That takes us downstairs to the puzzle and the Underdark. Let's just hop over here. And if we have to deal with Priestess Gut first, then so be it. But if it won't cut to cutscene...
I ain't waiting around.
Seems like you might be. Oh. Okay, they're unhappy about us touching stuff. And now they're mad at us? Oh no. Please talk to me. Okay, she claimed back her box.
Ready to clear your head?
Sure.
Smart. All you need to do is open yourself to the Absolute. And I'll do the rest. Don't want anyone peeping on private matters, so...
I didn't use that door, but sure.
Secret and safe. Well, secret?
Psionic feelers creep across your mind, like a pickpocket's fingers seeking flaws in fabric.
Allow her in.
Sifting deeper, she sees the mind flayer holding a wriggling tadpole to your eye. And then the vision lurches, and you are looking through her eyes as a tadpole squirms into her skull.
Helps! We need to fish that thing out before it eats any important parts of your brain.
Go on then.
Don't you worry. I've got everything I need to fix you. Might get a bit messy, though.
I could argue, but
You won't regret this.
who knows how this is going to play
True
out.
soul, you know the Absolute don't like to touch nothing unclean. So drink this. It'll purify ya.
Oh my. I mean, the drow option for drink the potion is there, so sure. She must know what's going on here. Our good bow.
This could have gone easy for you. Not now, though. I'll tear you to shreds.
Wait, what? What is happening? What did I just drink? Alright. So we're now suddenly in a 1v1 against the True Soul. We did not heal again before coming into this fight because I'm a big dummy. But they do only have 36 HP. So it seems like it might just about be a fair fight. Let's start with a large potion because we're 14 HP down and we've got plenty of them. That's max HP, which is great. And then for a spell or an action, shields out, sword and board. Oh. Okay. How is this happening? I just wanted to get rid of a thing in my head, and now we're fighting 3, 5, 7 goblins, and they've just cast Shield of Faith on themselves. Okay, this is going to get real bad real fast. I don't suppose I have any way of getting up there. I also don't have my animal buddies. Oh, I'm so sad. Shield of Faith is going to make them harder to hit. Ergo, we drink the potion of fire breath we just got, wherever that is. Where is it? We did buy it. I'm sure I did. Sort by latest. There it is. Drink that as a bonus action. We get Exhale Fire. And that lasts until fully rested. So that's going to do a wonder on some of these weaker guys that are to come. That was a bonus action, so we have our main action. They've just got such high AC at the moment, which is why we need those dex save kind of things. I guess we could be doing this in the meantime. Not very well, apparently. They attacked us with Guiding Bolt, but it didn't decide it wanted to look at that. I guess we didn't get hit by it because our health didn't change. Alright, so far so quiet. Not really making any progress here though. Oh, that's so good. 17 damage. And they lost their extra armor class. I wish I had some more bombs, but I'm going to guess that I don't. Shocking Grasp removes our ability to have a reaction until next turn. They are Guiding Bolt the door, which is peculiar. Oh, if they hit that drum, I swear to God, everything's going to go to hell in a handbasket. Right. It's our turn again. Another one of these. Oh my God, it's so strong. Please hit just once. Okay. I'm just going to take all of this in this moment. Now, we cannot get up here, I guess. There's not a... We can make a tower out of barrels and stuff, but not while in conflict, I think. So let's get ourselves to a desirable location. That's magic missile, is it? No, it can't be. It's too much damage. No, it was magic missile, but for 8 force damage. That's terrifying. There goes the drum. Right, is that going to bring more to the fight? Is this door gone? Has not. Oh, but the traders are now up against us, which is a bad time. Or at least they're appearing as red up here. They might not be in the current combat, but they certainly don't want to trade with us anymore. What's the range on this thing? 60 feet. Man, I wish it had done just one more. Oh, we still have an action though. Oh, and I just used the last of my movement. Sacred Flame. I swear this is not fair. Horde Breaker. Why does Horde Breaker ranged have an explosive radius? Isn't that Hail of Thorns? Very confused. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. Alright. Well, they're not focusing on the door anymore. Guiding Bolt missed, which is huge. That really hurt. And even more of them are coming to the fight. They've healed, which is a bad time. Okay. Basically, we need to start reducing their numbers as fast as possible. And probably with the spellcasters first. I think the Novice of the Absolute did the spell attack damage. And if we can take them out that fast, this won't be too bad. Then we'll get some cover for ourselves. Do need to heal. That's going to be important. There they come to the doorway. Just walked through the door. I guess it's been destroyed. And as the objects sometimes do, hasn't despawned. Like sometimes we'll explode barrels and they won't despawn after they're destroyed correctly. So I'm going to start attacking the one that's closest to me. They make the save, unfortunately, but we do get our attack as well. Perfect, and we'll hide back in our nook. This is not how I expected this to go, in case you hadn't realised. That said, I've never done the interactions with the priestess about trying to get the worm out of my head, so I didn't really know what I expected. But not the world's most complicated fight. Okay, we've got another one here. Good range. There's a chest up there. Perfect. Now, do we move and try and get a ranged attack against one of them? Because we can't defend ourselves. As in, we can't, what's the word I want? Take the dodge action or anything like that. No, I think we're just going to stay where we are. Force them to take the long walk around. Okay, 12 HP, totally doable. then just this guy who has a bow. So they'll probably be able to make the distance to get an attack in on us. That's so cruel. I was about to say, so long as they don't crit, we'll be fine. Turns out we're still probably going to be fine, but that is not fair. Especially because we're not currently wearing our helmet that prevents crits. Okay. Combat is over. For now.
The priestess is slain, and the horde is weaker for it.
It is, but so am I. Right, first things first. Short rest, get back a bunch of HP. Now, unfortunately, these guys consider us as foes now, so we cannot sell all of this stuff back to them. Which is fine, because we're just going to steal what they have anyway. I'm going to take another potion, nearly cap out our HP, which is of course higher because of that refreshed condition. And we still have our fire breath, so the fights that to come, at least in here, we should be able to do good work. Now these folks are covered with smoke barrels and fire wine barrels and stuff, so the obvious idea is to just blow this thing up to high hell. However, I think that might blow up a bunch of the stuff that we want. Like this chest I think is full of coin. They have a lot of stuff on their persons that I would like. Of course, a exhale fire as a bonus action might not be the best thing for trying to keep a bunch of explosives not blowing up. But for right now, we are safe, we're alive. I feel slightly cheated. What did we get? Absolute Warboard. That is a better shield, +1 abjuration spell. That is ours now. Absolute's Talisman. When the wearer has less than 25% of their hit points left and deals damage, they regain 1d8 hit points. That is way better for us than the Guidance one. We also have these things. Creatures hit by an attack may receive a d4 penalty to attack rolls and saving throws. And we now have the Mark of the Absolute. So we won't be punished for using these, and I think that's better than +1 saving throws. So that's going to go back on. We'll stick back on our helmet that prevents crits. And then next time, we'll maybe see if we can't take out these traders, or see if there's some other goblins here that we can either converse with or pick off at our own pace. In any case, thank you ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. It means a lot to me. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.